Hi, Susan.
Hello, how are you?
I am awesome. How are you?
I'm good. I'm shutting down some windows so I can get over to the meme
There
window.
you go.
There we go.
Love it.
Okay, let me
This
slide that
this
over
this
there.
this bunny grandma is awesome. I was told I'm a grandma. Have to have new names instead of grandma. I'm sorry, I prefer grandma. Maybe I'm old fashioned, but I grew up with a grandma. When Emerald has kids, I'm gonna be a grandma, not a grandma.
It's really funny. When it first started having the first grandchild, and we said, we had a lot of grandmas at that point. A few have passed since then, but we had a lot of grandmas. And what are the girls going to call us? And this and that. And some had some choices. And Courtney made the suggestion for me to be grandma. But it was funny because Courtney made the comment. She said, "Well, I'll do what I can, but at the end of the day, the kids are going to call you what they want to call you."
That's
You know
true.
what? It's so true.
That is.
I had three granddaughters and I have a grandson. Now they've all kind of gotten into one as they've gotten older, but when they were young, they all called me different names. I
That's
mean, it
awesome.
was so funny. It was like, oh my God, she's right. You don't get to pick what your grandma name is. Your grandkid gets to pick it.
That's true. My nieces all called my mom Grammy,
Yeah.
which was so
It's just
cute.
now, obviously you can have some influence because you're saying it all the time when you're referring to that one, but it's still funny. Kids are kids. You can
Oh
only
yeah. Yeah, they
only go
are.
do so much with them.
That is true. That is
So
true.
we'll
All
get
right.
into some old age memes, and we did our episode about dating over 50. This meme I saw a long time ago, and I think it's still the best one.
Okay.
I don't want a man that smears my mascara. I want a man that smears my lipstick.
Oh, I
I
love
know it takes a minute. You're
that.
like, I did the same. At first, I was like,
Yeah. You're not a man that
don't
makes
make
you
me
cry.
cry, give
It
me
make it
passion.
exactly.
Isn't that awesome? I don't know who came up with that, who gets credit, but
I
that
don't
is
know.
still one of my favorite, and I think it's any age appropriate.
I agree. I read
Now,
one.
when I first saw it, it had Sam Elliott saying it, so that just like I got it. Yeah, it took me, and I read it, and I looked at him and went, "Oh, I get
God,
that."
I want to hear him say it in
I
that
know,
voice.
right?
Oh my God. Yeah. Mm.
I
St
agree
One of the
100%. I want to
sexiest
hear
men
him say it.
ever, 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 ever born. Oh my God.
That voice is
Ugh,
just
I know him and Matthew McConaughey and Sean Connery. Those voices, you just
Matthew McConaughey. I don't know if you probably know this. Do you know he has a sleeping app?
well, he'll talk to me when I before I go to sleep.
Yes. You put it
Oh,
on
oh,
and you can either have him read books or he just talks to you. He's been on interviews several times and yeah, that his voice is
okay.
just hypnotic.
I don't know if it would make me go to sleep or make me want to get out my toys.
I'm with you.
50-50.
And I have a feeling if I fall asleep to him, I'm going to have some
Ooh,
very pleasant
really,
dreams.
really good dreams. Oh my God. Have you ever read his book or Green Lights?
No, it's
He has
his
a book.
book.
He has a book called Green Lights. I have the audiobook and I've listened to it twice. Not only is his voice just not miraculous, but the book
Right.
is fucking brilliant. If I can, I
Ooh,
might be able to share it with you. I will see if I can share it with you. But if
see
not,
if you
either way,
can.
I'm
I
telling
love
you,
him.
it's
He's
called
such
Green
a,
Lights. And it's you
but
wait till
yeah.
they need to make more of those. I want one of
Now
those.
you've made me really have to think. Do I
I want one
want
of those.
Matthew McConaughey, Sam Elliott, or hey, I think I want both.
Oh, hey, I'm not opposed
Ooh,
to
wait. Ooh,
it.
imagine this. Sam Elliott says the mascara part, and then Matthew says the lipstick part.
How about Sam Elliott says the mascara part and Matthew McConaughey does the lipstick part? Except for he's really
It's like,
dedicated to his
boys,
dating
are you
life,
listening
so
up?
that's
We're
not
getting
going to
ready to
help.
make you millions of dollars for
Yes.
this suggestion.
Yeah. But he is fortunately and beautifully very dedicated to his wife. That's not going to happen.
I
However,
love that
I
too.
can dream
He
about
is.
it.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
I
love
can dream
that.
about it. To Camille. Her name's Camille, and all their brilliant kids. I'm telling you, we need more men like that in this world. He's just fucking
We
brilliant.
do, and they are a beautiful family inside and out.
Yes.
They
Yes.
are a beautiful family inside, but my God, are they a beautiful family? When they post all of them, I'm like, all right, you should have got an ugly one. This is not fair.
I'm telling you, you're right. All right.
Oh yeah,
All
sorry, my
right. Okay,
sinuses.
I know I had one. I had one that I thought was, or did I say one already? Did you? No, you did that one. What was
Sorry,
the one
guys.
That's okay. I had one that I thought was so fun. I've got so many of them, but um,
I have, while you're looking,
all right.
this is so true. Anybody over 40 can relate, but definitely over 50. Pluck a single eyebrow hair in 1994, it never grows back. Pluck a single chin hair in 2026, and it's back with friends by 6 p.m. God, is
Exactly.
that true? I mean, yeah,
That. Oh my God.
disgustingly true.
It's funny. Fortunately, I don't have those, but I have a lot of friends that, like you tell me, that's like, if I see my
You don't
friend,
have
I'm
chin
like,
hairs yet?
get it, get it, get it. No, I have no hair. No.
Wow.
I have
Maybe you
that
being
soft,
blonde
fuzzy
helps a
hair.
lot.
Yeah, but if I don't color my eyebrows, you can't see them. I went to my neighbor's the other day with no makeup on, and she said, "What happened to your eyebrows?"
Oh, that's funny.
I'm like, they're there. I just don't have makeup on. I have to color my eyebrows and my eyelashes because I'm so blonde. And I know it doesn't look like it because I'm growing out to my natural color, but it looks much darker because of the bleach. But I'm still a dirty blonde, but still.
But here's I'm dark haired, obviously, but and had hair on my arms, hair on my legs,
Yes.
etc. But the chin hair is not my most my life hair. It is man hair. It is thick.
Okay, but you
It
know what
is
I've
twisted.
heard? I have heard, and I'm thinking about this now that you said it, is that I don't know any of my fellow blondes that have the chin hair problems. It's all
See?
the people with the dark hair and the thick eyebrows. It's that thicker haired
That
species.
was the thing I was going to say. Thicker hair. So
Yeah,
most blondes are thin haired and not a lot of it excessive. Where when you get into I mean, I have hair.
she's a
I have
horse. She's
plenty
got
of hair
horse
to
hair.
spare. And when you shower and all this chunk of hair comes out, and then you brush your hair and all that, I've always been, and every once in a while I still get a paranoia, and I ask the hairdresser, I'm like, how am I doing up there? Am I starting to thin? They're like, girl, you grow new hair. I mean, I'll show you. This is 2 weeks of getting my hair colored. That's my new growth. That's how fast my hair grows. And you can see most of it is new pieces.
All the yep,
My hair nails grow
constantly.
crazy.
I mean, all of
Thank
us
God
do.
as I got all my
I
leg
have it
hair
too. I have all
thicker.
my little hairs, but
Now I'll get the peach fuzz and thank God it's not dark.
yeah, yeah,
Thank God
no.
it's not
And
dark.
I still do the little thing and I get rid of it. I have a little mustache, but it's you can't see it. You can only see if the sun hits it just right.
See, okay, maybe we need to do this episode. How lucky are you to be dark haired or
Light
blonde hair?
hair.
Because
There
those
you
are a
go.
lot of perks.
That
Those
is
are a
true.
lot of perks. The
All right.
perks
Well,
for
I
dark
have
hair
a
is I'm going to say that, yeah, we have a lot of it and we don't typically go get thin. We stay pretty thick haired our whole life.
yeah, absolutely.
Let's see, other than that,
Well,
I can't really think of any perks.
I
That's the only one I can think of.
yeah, well, because blondes do have more fun.
That's all in your mind.
It is. I know.
But
I tried to go. I tried to go darker. I tried to go red, and I went black, thinking I'd get smarter.
didn't help. But you know what? I agree with you. Blondes have more fun because I went blonde for a while. And this is a double-edged sword, but I am not kidding you. I realized when I was blonde, men thought I was helpless and less intelligent.
And but do you
They
know what?
did.
And do you know what I do with that? I work the shit out of that
Oh, now I've always
because
used the woman card, absolutely.
oh, we are
Holy,
so smart. We are. But
but
you
I
don't even
cannot tell
understand.
you, Danica, it was so noticeably different. And
Isn't
I
it
didn't change
crazy?
how I acted. And the other thing, and we'll do this because this is a contrast as well, short and tall. You little short
Absolutely.
girls, yeah,
No,
you get
no.
everything done for you. We talked about that a couple episodes that every time I fly, here comes a little short girl. I don't care how old she is or how well built she is. Can I put your carry-on up for you? I mean, those men jump up. Me, they look and think, ah, she's got it. She could
Got
kick
it.
my ass.
See, they probably look at you and say, "Can you put my bag up?"
Right? Yeah, man, while you're at it. Yeah, I will say occasionally I get the older gentleman. I do get the older, and I quote, gentlemen, that
Yes.
because I'm a lady, they offer.
Yes.
Ma'am, can I help you with that? And I'm like, absolutely. And thank you so much for offering.
Of course, absolutely. No, but yeah, and I get picked up and spun around, and I love it. Not right now with the broken rib. That's yeah, but
Not a good
normally
idea.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, there
All
is,
right.
and you're one of many of my short friends, so I know that's a fact.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because not of all of us can be tall goddesses like you.
I
So,
love how you put that. Okay, thank you. That made me feel better being tall,
oh
even though
yeah,
I
heck
run
yeah.
around in my
But you
baggy
don't even
getup.
understand. I look at my legs and I know that they're just as long as yours, right? They go from my ass to the ground. but your legs come to my boobs.
Yeah.
And I look at women with those long, sexy legs and the dresses that you can wear and the things that you can wear. It's a huge difference. I have to be this big around to be able to wear those kinds of dresses.
No, you're right. Now that
I,
you're
yeah.
absolutely
So it
right.
is such a beautiful benefit. The
I can wear
length.
so many outfits and I
Yep.
can do things for myself.
Yes. And you
No,
gain 5 pounds. We're not going to see it. I gained 5 pounds. It's an entire size or two.
I can gain, well, it is a tire size, but luckily,
It spreads out.
height has a lot to do with it. Mine gains all over. Where, yes, I know the shorter gals gain it in one spot.
Oh yeah. And then you're
So,
like,
yeah, there
oh,
are,
she, oh,
I
my dad used to
definitely,
go
pros
ahead.
and cons in my world. I'll take tall over short just for me.
There you
I
go.
just have to say, for me, yeah,
Yeah, it's funny
absolutely.
because as much as I'd love those long legs and that kind of stuff, I like to be able to fit into tiny spaces. When I'm at a big, huge table and I have to pee, I can still climb under the table and go if I have to. All the things, it is, isn't it funny?
You know what? We need to stop there and do a whole episode on your pros and cons you see being shorter and my pros and cons being taller.
All right, we'll do it.
Then have
I have
people comment what they find. I love that.
perfect. I have a
Okay,
meme.
remember that for next Thursday.
Okay, yes, let's do that because
Okay,
we've
what's your
got
meme?
that. My meme is I. Oh shit! Did I lose it again? Oh, I did because I had it's such a cute one too because it makes me think of my while I'm looking for it, it's making me think about my mom and a lot of the people that I know because as you get older, things change and you've got problems and we don't understand what they are. And so you're not always pleasant, right?
That's what we're here
So
for.
that's right. That is what we are here for. So what it is it says something. Oh, I don't need a nap. It is anger management. Think about that because
True.
it's not about people being angry. But I do notice as people get older, they get a lot of times. I seem to get more patient. You seem to get more patient. I think we get patient in
More.
certain ways. But at the
Definitely more
same
patient.
time, I do have my impatience for stupid shit, right?
Okay, that's so funny because I took that a completely different way.
Okay, okay. Tell me how you took it.
I took it that I don't need a nap. Me resting in the middle of the day is me controlling that I may have gotten angry up to that point.
Oh, okay.
So the
There you
nap is
go.
my
Yeah,
anger way to control anger management.
there you go. Yeah. So if you take a
I like
nap,
that
then
because
at
I feel
least you
so guilty when
feel
I take a damn
better.
nap.
You feel better. You might not be as angry
You
about
wake up and you're
whatever.
kind of refreshed and starting
Exactly.
new again until you get
Exactly.
the car and go to Walmart. But that's a whole nother.
Ah, until you walk out the door,
Yeah, I'm
right?
fine.
Like I
Yeah,
walk out the door of the condo and the people downstairs always have trash outside their door and they
so
will
you're
pile up
basically like,
10 bags of trash.
you're
And
shitting
then
on my good day. You're pissing me
wonder
off.
why I have cockroaches.
I told you to call the city on them.
Well, they haven't done it in a while and I will if I have to. My manager here took care of it, but if I have to, I will. Oh yeah.
Okay, here's
All right,
one.
you're up.
And these aren't funny necessarily, but they're good for older
It's
age.
fun. Yeah.
The older you get, the more you realize peace is better than attention. We were just talking about the anger management.
Yeah.
Understanding is better than argument. Presence is better than promises. You don't stop chasing what confuses you. Oh, I'm sorry, you do. You stop chasing what confuses you. You
That's
start
confusing.
choosing what calms you. And that's how life quietly starts to feel better, like yours again.
I love that.
And you saying that with patience, you're right. I mean, I was out running several errands yesterday, so I was in traffic quite a bit.
Yeah.
And halfway through that day, I thought, I'm going to stop and buy a dozen eggs. And the next person that does something stupid that causes me to slam on my brakes, I'm going to pull up next to them and throw a fucking egg at the side of their car. I did, Danica. And I was like on my way to Publix. I'm not even joking. And then I went, okay, you can't do that. You might
Oh,
cause them to have an accident and then they're going to sue you or, whatever.
well, and
But,
also ruins their car.
oh, well, that was I didn't give a shit about that. They need to go to the car wash then. Take some time out of your day because you took time out of mine. But, when I was younger, I would have done that. I'm not even joking. I probably would have done that or gone up and honked and tried to run them off the road. I often I take these quotes and say, Susan, it's not worth ruining your day. Go on
No.
with your day, have fun. And then you know what I notice when I do that? And I want you to let me know if you notice this. When I do that, then, and I don't think it's just coincidence, then I am open to good people because inevitably, now that was easy to say, inevitably, in a short period of time, I'll come across somebody that's nice or considerate or something, or gives me
Absolutely.
a compliment. And I think I would miss that if my mind was still in anger mode.
Yeah, you know what? I believe that 100%. And
Right?
it's not necessarily the karma thing, so to speak, but it is. In fact, I kind of feel sad for karma because whoever karma is, we blame everything on,
But there
it's
is good
not
and
their
bad
fault.
karma.
But
We
there
talk a lot
is,
about the bad, but there is good
yeah.
karma too, I think.
But still, I believe in energy with all my heart. And when you
I do
put
too.
that energy out, they're already doing something dumb. And how you react to it speaks 1,000,000% about who you are as a person. You can feel it. You can be angry. You can get pissed. You can do all
How
the
are you going to
things.
let it affect the rest of your day?
How you react is going to change the rest of your day and
Going to
and
change the
honestly
course.
more than that, the course of your life. I truly believe it changes
Oh, I
more than
agree.
that because
Because
it ripples and ripples and
yeah.
ripples.
And anger goes so much. I feel like you come to a crossroad and you can
Yeah.
turn left and keep that negativity, and it goes that road, the speed limit is so much higher.
Yes.
Turn right. And I bought the kids, the grandkids a long time ago, and I try to think of this. Life is an etch and sketch. You remember the etch and sketch?
Oh yeah, you
You're
do it
doing
and
something
then you
really cool, and all of a sudden you screw it up. And you could keep trying to correct it, and it's just going to get worse and worse. Or you just go, wipe it off, start new,
start over. Ah,
start over.
amazing, amazing
Love that.
analogy.
Yeah, I love
100%.
that.
I love that too. I love it.
I got to follow up with the next one that just happened to come up, which is so funny. We're just talking about calm. If anybody wants to know why Generation X, which is us, we went over it one time, and I'll post it again. What
But
generation you
yeah,
are? If anyone wants to know why Gen X is always mad, it's because we had to replace our record collection with the tape collection, that we had to replace with the CD collection, that we had to replace with the MP3 collection, and now we need a subscription to listen to music. So that's
yeah.
how you have to try to erase your etches, sketches, start over, and just think, oh, there must be a reason, and it's better for something.
For for something.
For something.
I just have to show you. It's so cute. Emerald brought me a little thing that says number one mom.
Aw, cute.
And I love you, mom letter.
That's
Oh, thank you. She's hanging out with my niece today and she's teaching her and I told her she can't be mean to her like she is to me when I'm a teacher.
that's funny.
No, I
That's
love that. I love that. That's a great, 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 great meme because
and yeah, there's so many that are very similar, and hopefully we'll come across them that yeah.
yep, I like this one. This season of life is not about becoming. Sorry, backwards. This season of life is about becoming, not proving. Because when we're
Yeah.
younger, we're trying to prove ourselves. Oh, we look cute. We're this and we're that, and we're so smart. And da, 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 da.
You
And
should
it's
like me
funny.
because, or I'm going to do this so you will like me. Yeah.
Yes. And so now
Competitive.
it's
We're very
about,
competitive when we're young,
yes, it's
and we
about
give up the
becoming.
competitive going, I don't give a shit.
Well, and also insecure. And so when you're insecure, you got to talk about how cool you are and all the things you do because you got to talk somebody into liking you. And I was guilty of that.
I
And I
think
don't
I
even
think
know.
90% of us are. There's
I
a few that are pretty awesome, and God, I love you, that didn't ever have that issue.
Yeah.
Well, and it's funny, my car, somebody just asked me, my car is 2000, it was purchased in 2015, brand new. And I was just talking to a friend the other night, and they said, "Do you still have your same car?" And I said, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh my God, I thought you just bought another one just like it. I can't believe you still have your same car." And I said, "I do." Like, "Well, how many miles?" I said, 86,000, which is crazy, but I'm very conservative when I drive. And they said, "Susan, why aren't you going to get a new car?" And I said, "Because I don't need a new car.
No, your
It
car's
works
awesome.
fine. The
And you
outside
take
looks
care of it.
great. I do take very good care of it. The inside has starting some wear a little bit. So it was so funny. After that conversation, I went out to look at it. And the only thing wrong with it is when you open the trunk, the metal piece came off, which now it kind of looks funky. And I don't know that people are real sure it didn't look like that to begin with. And the carpets were getting stained in the back because I use it like a pickup truck. So I turned
Yeah.
around and shampooed the carpets and I went, nah, I'm good. I'm keeping
Yeah.
them.
Heck yeah.
I
No,
mean,
I've
really,
got,
the only upgrade I'm going to get, it has so many whistles and bells. That was the year in 2015. They must have come out with so many things. So I have all those things that these newer ones have. The only thing I don't have is a bigger computer screen. and more apps and touching. I'm not real sure I need to be touching apps in my car, in my role.
Sure.
I'm happy.
There you go.
Um, all right, I know I have to get back on the MIMS. So this is so true. Right now, I'm just trying to kind of stay in shape, keep the house halfway decent, and remember why I walked in the room.
Oh, God.
Now,
Oh,
guess
don't
which one I'm trying to work the hardest on that happens the
walk it
most.
in the room. Are you kidding
We
me?
talk about that all the time.
We
It is so
do.
funny.
I do it 400 times a day. I mean, it's just,
Oh, and
yeah.
some days are worse. And, I'm sure you're distracted or I don't know, the brain just
Oh,
didn't
I'm
turn on
never
that morning. But
distracted.
some days I'm just like, what the hell? Can I at least remember one thing so I don't go insane today? Please give me one thing to make me feel okay.
Oh my gosh. No, yeah, I can't even tell you how many times I do it a day. Can't even do it. Oh my gosh.
All right, what do you have?
All right. Oh gosh. Broken rib. After 50, I like this a lot. I stopped fearing things and I'm just letting things happen.
Oh, absolutely.
Because this is a hard one for me because I reluctantly have to admit that I am somewhat of a control freak. Not terrible. I have to be honest, not terrible, because I've always believed that in the love and the universe and things are supposed to happen as they happen. But I don't like to feel like I'm out of control, right?
Right.
But so when you just let things happen, things come to you and it always works out. Always works out. When I was younger, I'd freak out like, "Oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh my God, this didn't go the way I wanted it to go. My friend didn't want to meet me for dinner. They canceled this, whatever." And then something better happened. Always something better happened. So it's so nice to just let go of the fear of what you're not controlling or what you think should happen or whatever and just go, "Okay, you know what? I've spent enough time doing that and let's let it happen." And it
It's stressing
always
yourself
is
out.
better. It is. And no need, and that's what kills us earlier, stress. So I'm letting go of
Well,
stress
hence the
100%.
reason I have a lot of wrinkles. I laugh a lot. Well, I've always laughed, but I laugh at myself so much.
Oh, constant.
And anybody that's ever been around me, I am the first one to make fun of myself and throw myself under the bus.
Yep.
And I sent a picture the other day to somebody, and they asked me if they'd seen skiing pictures. Do you still ski? And I said, no, I quit about 5 or 6 years ago. You did? And I said, yeah. And so I sent this picture, and they're like, well, I don't understand. I said, the picture is I fell. I wiped the hell out. I mean, don't know what happened. Wiped out. That moment when the brain quit for a second. Wiped out, fell. Well, they were videoing it. So I knew I fell. I knew they were videoing it. So instead, I had this really cool side and I just threw up and went, ta-da!
Yep.
And
Yep.
that pretty much sums up my life now. When I do something, and even when I'm by myself, I just laugh. I mean, I get to laughing so hard, like I cannot believe I just did that
Yep.
and made that happen. And especially when I know better, and I can't even think of the incident in the kitchen that happened the other day. But yesterday, come back from working out, I had my tennis shoes on, but I want to while I'm remembering, that's the problem. Why it was on my mind, I wanted to run to the mini barn and get my tools to get them sharpened because after the cold front, I got to cut a lot of stuff back.
Most people run to the mini bar for tequila.
There you go. I run to the mini bar for yard tools. That's why I'm boring. Instead of taking my tennis shoes off and putting on my outside slip-ons, no, I know better. I know. Go out, come back. Now my tennis shoes are full of sand on the bottom. Now I got to clean my tennis shoes. Why did I do that? So instead, I just laughed. I was like, well, dumbass moment. You knew better and you did it anyway. Okay, ready for another meme.
Oh
Now,
my God, I love
we
it.
made
So,
long through 16 years ago menopause, but I know a lot of our viewers are either A, getting ready to start or in it. Menopause, because apparently puberty wasn't enough. Your body said, let's do hormones again, but make it spicier. Is that not menopause? I know. I was
I
like,
don't know because I didn't go through menopause.
or maybe you haven't gone through it yet.
No, I'm not going to. I have not had a period since I had my daughter. She's almost
Um,
8, and I've had a few
good.
times where I get a little sweaty for 10 seconds and not, I'm just not going to do
You're
it.
going to be a lucky girl. I
Not
hope
gonna do
that
it.
continues.
Not going to do it. But
All
I want
right.
to just read this short one for the last thing that you said, because I think this is so perfect. It says, "I don't trip. I perform surprise gymnastics."
Ta-da!
I
It's
love it.
so true.
It
It's
is
so
so
true.
true.
Okay, that's a Posu one.
Oh my God. I sneeze like I'm risking spinal injuries. And
Yeah.
you know what? I popped out a rib last year sneezing. So trust me, when I sneeze, I do my best. I hold my ribs and I'm like, "Ooh."
You know, that's a little over 50. I bet when you sneezed when you were 30, that didn't happen.
I never had a popped rib out when I was 30. That's true.
Love old age. Um, yeah, this is probably not just over 50, and this is so me. Does anyone else look in the fridge for snack only to find you have no snack-worthy snacks? So then you lower your snack expectations and eat a single slice of cheese and a random grape. That is so me. Or a blueberry. I'll get a handful and I'm like, you know,
Oh
slice of
yeah.
cheese and a piece of fruit. Oh well,
Oh
that's
my God, that's my go-to. We have the little cheesies in there and I'll grab a couple of those. I'm like, I'm good.
that is
Or a
so me.
pickle, just so that's hysterical.
And people, while you're watching any of these that you want to have a little your input on it, please go for it.
Yes, please. I like this one. I don't lose things. They just go on vacation without telling me. Technically, for me, what it is for me though is I don't lose things. I put them in a place where I know I will find them. This I'm going to
I
put this
absolutely
right
know this is the
here.
best place to put this because when I go to look for it, I'll
It'll
know that's
be there,
exactly where I put it.
and then I
Bullshit.
find it when I move.
Yeah. Now that's why I do spring cleaning all the time to find shit that, oh, that's where that is. And now I wish I could remember why I needed it. Because I needed it really bad for something, but I wish I could remember why.
Oh yeah, and
Oh
most
my
of it
God,
I end
that's
up
so
giving
true.
away because or
But you,
whatever because it's like I don't need that anymore.
here's why I love these memes, because the one you just said, just so you know, people, this is how warped my brain is, and this is how I humor myself. The next time I'm looking for something and I can't find it, and no one's here, so I will totally be talking to myself. I'll be
She's
like,
gonna blame me.
woohoo, which room did you go on vacation? Are you in the bedroom? Are you in the, I will totally do that. Not expecting it to reply. I'm not that cray cray, but I will do it.
Well, I might expect her to reply.
I have said
Because
this
it
to
might be a
people. So,
child or a bunny or something that I misplaced. My house
oh
is full of
Lord.
crazy.
Yeah, at least the dogs, they eventually come around when I'm looking for them. Raina's good. Fiona does give me a heart attack about every 6 months. And I'm getting better learning why and where this is happening. She does not follow me out to the laundry room, the garage, etc. But once in a while, she does. And I don't know it. Because
And then
once
she's
she's
stuck in a,
little, and
a garage.
so I come in and then a few minutes, 5, 10 minutes goes by. Because if more than 10 minutes goes by without Fiona existing, I know something's wrong.
Something's wrong, yeah.
Where are you? Where are you?
Yeah,
I'm
they're
looking,
going,
I'm looking,
mom,
I'm like,
mom,
oh my
mom.
God. And I always go into a panic. And usually it's like right after I have opened the front door and I'm like, did she get out? And I don't know it. Not that she's ever tried to get out either. Yeah. So that's always fun.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, we've got time for
Respectfully.
one more good one.
Oh,
Give
I
us
don't
a
know that
good
that's
one.
the
I
finale.
know time goes by so fast because we have so much fun. So we got one more good meme. What you
Okay,
got?
this is a good old person one, and I do it all the time, especially no matter where I am. You know you're of a certain age when you're driving around and catch yourself saying, "Wow, when did they build that?"
But you know what? I do that every day. It's like, it doesn't matter. I've lived on this island off and on since 2007. I'll drive up and down the island and go, what's that? Even things that have been here for 20 years. I'm like, I've never
That's
been in
my
that
favorite.
store.
I come back to Texas and I think I'm so observant. And
Yeah.
I love to say, and I probably even did it to you, I love to say to somebody, "Oh, wow, I saw they built such and such." And they're like,
Like, yeah, in
"Isn't that's been a couple of years ago?"
2005.
And then we're talking about on the main drag that I'm driving up and down every day, all day long.
But you know what? I am going to give us a grace on that because I don't think that's just being old. I think that is just simply that we have too much shit and too much noise.
Oh,
There's
I
too
think
much
it,
to
no,
see, too much coming, too much. You
you're
cannot
wrong.
possibly remember it all.
You are absolutely wrong, Danica.
Why is that?
Because we are such amazing drivers that we are totally focused on the road and not veering off and looking at other things like we're not supposed to.
Okay, I
That's
will
why.
accept that one as well.
You like
That's
that?
we have two excuses, really valid.
That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it because
Which
I
is
am
true.
10 and 2 driving down the road.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why. Sure, that's why.
Not doing this.
Here it is. 10 and 2, 3 and 1. Okay, I'm going to close real quick to say that. It's so funny. I told you I rented the Bronco while I was in town.
Oh my God, yeah, it was awesome.
It was awesome. But
That's like my dream car. So I'm gonna find my sugar
no,
daddy and
well,
get
you
one.
may this probably wouldn't affect you, but it does me being long leg. I can never own a Bronco because the way it's set up, I couldn't knee drive. Well, I knee drive like 60% of the time. I have my
I,
knee up under the steering wheel, controlling it. You know what knee driving is. I'm
yeah,
tall, so I don't know if you know what
yeah,
knee driving is. Okay. I'm not being sarcastic. I really didn't know if you knew. I tried every way, adjusting the seat, adjusting the steering wheel, and with my long ass legs, I couldn't knee drive. And I thought, well, I can never own this vehicle. I can never get another multitask while I'm driving. Right
yeah.
after I said
She's
that
on her
I'm
phone and
focused
she's
on the goal.
writing contracts and on the phone while she need
No,
drive.
I know I don't do it on the phone when I'm
I'm
driving. Yeah,
joking.
I
I'm
know.
joking.
But I do put my lipstick on. I
But
do
you
do
can,
other things with
I
my
can do
hands.
that without even, I can do that without looking. So, I can drive and do it like just like this, looking down the road. I just, yeah. Oh my
So
God.
funny.
You're awesome. All right. Well, we love you with the 50 family. Thank you for joining our crazy
Give us
meme.
some comments. Tell us some of your favorite memes or type them in or whatever, because we freaking love memes. They're so
Yes,
funny.
we do.
They're
And
so
we
funny.
love laughter and making fun of ourselves. Until next
Before you do
time.
it, I
Yeah.
always try to make fun of myself before somebody else does. And it's like, I got